Good day, DinoPack user or developer. Have you ever seen this camera sequence? Did you ever want to change how this camera sequence did any of the camera sequencing that it did in the camera sequence? I say under the sound of the incredible dinosaur. Or what about this one? That camera sequence. Have you ever wanted to change any of this? Well, good news. We're making a tutorial for the express purpose of showing you how to do this. So, it's very, very simple. The way that this works is all of these sequences that you just saw are controlled using level sequence actors. They actually can be found in the scene, though you won't actually need to change this under the sequences folder. We have 4 different sequences, um, and you can edit them as you need. So the way that it works is in the project folder, you'll go to all content sequences, and then you want the casual auto battler map. And these 4 sequences are the key sequences. The sequence in the most contention is the game state camera. So I'll let you guys see this. Um, Once you guys have pulled up that level sequence, it'll show up in the sequencer down here. You can pull it up. The first thing that you'll really want to do is pull up the main camera, the camera actor. You can find it by searching camera actor over here. And then you can see the camera actor show up. You can hit this little pin button so it pins the preview of the camera to the screen. Now, in the sequence, you can see the sequence is a timeline, sort of like if you were video edited before, it goes over a length to an ending. Um, in it are keyframes like animations, where the keyframes represent different values. So as I drag this line across the sequence, the value changes, and it's all controlled by these keyframes. So for us, what's important is our keyframe or our camera sequences make robust use of pausing and starting the sequence based on the phase that it is. What you'll notice is that this stopping point, as marked by this event here, is the battle prep state of the camera right now, and then this one is for when the battle actually takes place. So whenever you want to change this camera angle, all you have to do is crack open this sequence right over here, and then change these keyframes, these ones right here, to be the numbers of the value that you wanted. So for example, if I wanted the rotation to be -75, I could type -75. Oh, it went away. This is a very annoying thing that I'm now showing you because I know it will happen. After you put in your new number, press the enter key and it will lock in the new number for that keyframe. So this is back to 41, but you'll want to do that for all the changes that you want. I think Mark has done a really great thing with setting up these variant cameras for showing you what to do, and then after you have those variant cameras, you can pull their location and rotation numbers and then just stick them right in the keyframes as you need them. So yeah, some other stuff to note. So all the other sequences work exactly the same way. So for example, the card reveal sequence also controls the main camera actor, or sorry, this is the wrong one. I'm talking about the card opening camera. The card opening camera also controls the camera actor and brings it up, and then obviously it reverses when it goes back down. That's kind of one of the other tricks to this, is that I just play the sequence in reverse when we return back to the main scene. But once again, you can edit the transform keyframes in here whenever you want to change these values to whatever might suit your fancy, right? So that's great. Um, this is a little more advanced, but if there's other stuff you want to change, all of these sequences work just fine. So for example, this is the rip pack left. Um, so this is the sequence where the camera, I do not have the camera put to the proper location, but if you look at it in the scene view here, oops, if you look at it in the scene view here, you can see the rip and then it goes back down, and it's all just controlled using keyframes. We will be able to change these sequences based on things. One of the elements I have technology for is changing the sequence based on variables. So for example, if you wanted to make a card a rip pack right, you would make a duplicate of this sequence, and then you could rename it. You could rename it rip pack right, and then you could crack it open, and then same thing, except you would change these keyframes to be some other number, and now I guess it flips over. I hope that's not how the pack actually opens, but that's the kind of thing you can do. These are really super viable and you can mess with them. If you haven't, I would do some basic research into how Unreal's level sequencers work, because these are really powerful and will generally enable us to go ahead and change and do a lot of different things in them, like not just changing transform locations, but I'm pretty sure you can add fades, and I'm pretty sure you can get particles to play. All of those sorts of things are going to be how we're going to jazz up this sequence. And I have the dynamic systems in place to play different sequences based on various events. I just can't implement that until the actual sequences get made. I might make template sequences for that reason pretty soon. But that is the summary of if you want to change a level sequence, how you change the camera, and how that works. Thank you very much.